because the show just started. There we go. We have the end of the round, and let's give it up for the blue team.
Nice job, Blue. Good job. Good job.
Excellent.
So what is the role now? What's chat going to do now that the round is over? Now we can from chat to join.
So at the end of the round, all of the teams are cleared. You still maintain your personal score, but you have to rejoin onto another team to, get back on either red team or green team or blue team. That way, chatters can kind of join their allegiance with whichever team they think might let them win the most points in the next round.
Very cool. This is really a really unique idea, obviously, and getting just involvement and engagement with your stream. How did you guys come up with this idea?
Yeah, so this was actually part of our rapid prototyping class. I guess just to clarify, you're asking more about like the Twitch integration side of this idea, right? Or just
Yeah, let's start there and then talk a little bit more about the mechanics, because the mechanics are interesting as well, I think.
Sure. Yeah, so in terms of like the actual Twitch integration, this is part of our rapid prototyping class. Every 2 to 4 weeks, we make a new rapid prototype, which is essentially just, a mini, an unpolished version of a game. In this particular rapid prototype, one of our constraints, which we're given uniquely to every rapid prototype we make, is that we have to have Twitch integration. So Twitch chat has to be able to have an effect on the game to one extent or the other.
Very cool. So they have names. Let's talk a little bit about the robots and a little bit more about that Twitch integration. Then we'll get into the core mechanics
Sure.
and systems you guys designed. So the robots have names on them. Are those all people in chat right now?
One or two of them are just bots, essentially, so that, if you don't have too many people in your chat, you're still going to have a decent amount of robots coming at you. But any name on there that does look like a username, that's not just, generated user number, whatever, that is a real chatter who has joined and decided to be part of a team. And so anytime that their robot hits you with one of their little ranged projectiles, that chatter wins points.
Those are chat box. Thanks, guys. We'll bring it to the next one. Let's talk a little bit about the core mechanics that you guys have in the gameplay loop. So, talk again about, because we just covered it briefly, the different weapons at your disposal and the abilities that are tied to each one of those weapons.
Yeah, so there's 3 different weapons in total. You have like this pike right here, which gives you a second jump. You have this katana, which gives you a dash. And right on time, we have the axe that essentially lets you run up walls. Each of these have a cooldown, so you can't run on a wall forever. And you could probably just see really quickly there, since Devin hasn't looked up too often, there's 3 turrets on the ceiling. So if you're in chat, type !S to shoot if you're already on a team, and it will be shooting at him and making his life living bullet hell.
So, I mean, this thing is, look at how many people are in this arena now. It keeps on getting bigger and bigger. So, this is really impressive work, you two. How big was your team? Do you want to talk a little bit about the team that you had, the dynamic, and the roles that were filled by teammates to create this awesome piece?
Yeah, I think, could I take this one?
Sure, go for it.
So we had 10 total team members, and we outsourced one person for music. I believe you should be hearing the music on stream right now. In any case, this involved 2 tech artists, 2 artists, 2 engineers, and 3 producers who also kind of doubled as level designer, or sorry, not level designers. Alex did level design. The 3 producers also doubled as like game designers. And yeah, everyone played a role, those particular roles, but they really did more than just their, assigned tasks. Everyone had a little part in everything, and we tried to make sure that, everyone was involved in the design process.